Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video it is going to be another unboxing video, and I'm going to be unboxing this Aeroclassics 1/400 scale British European Airways Vickers Viscount 802. Now, probably two things you might be asking. One of them, why are you uploading an unboxing video when you said you weren't going to? And why are you getting another Viscount when you already have one? Well, you might not know about the second one, but I'll explain both. So I'm uploading this because I'm literally recording on the camera that I got. This is the new camera. As you saw, I don't know if you saw, I uploaded a video from Norwich just showing off the new camera, just showing how much better it is than my old camera. Look, you can actually zoom in when you're filming. Whoa. Anyway, that's the reason why I'm getting this, and basically I had a bunch of spare money, and so I decided to get the Viscount because this is another one of those models which I've been meaning to get for ages, and that leads me on to the second point. Why am I getting one? Because the one that I have now is 1/500 scale. I might get it in a minute, but I will unbox this first before I do that. But yeah, I got the this other Viscount, and I thought that was the actual size of the Viscount, and it keeps on throwing me off how big the Viscount actually is because it's the wrong scale. So I thought, right, actually get a new one that's in 1/400 scale, and I thought I'll get another BA one. And then I thought, well, I haven't got a BA livery on anything, and in fact, well, I did get the retro livery, but I haven't got a proper one, and I'm planning to get a BOAC theme one at some point, maybe another VC10, who knows. But yeah, that's why I'm getting this. So as I said, it's Aeroclassics. They do quite a good job at older aircraft. They've stolen my font. Interesting. But yeah, they do quite good models, so hopefully this one will be a good replacement to that other one. I think it was In-Flight 500 that one was. So as I said, this is British European Airways BEA. It's in there. Oh, my voice is breaking. I'm hitting puberty. Yay! It's in the it's called the red square livery because logo, as you might be able to see on the tail there. Yeah, it is a red square, but I don't think it really has a name, to be honest. But that's what I'm going to be referring it to as. So it's quite a small box, as you can see. My hand is very big compared to it, so, and my hand's not really that big, to be honest. But yeah, it is quite a small box. In fact, I could measure it. Why don't I measure it? It is 10 centimeters tall, so that shows you how small it is. Anyway, yeah, I should probably go and start showing you the box, shouldn't I? So it's quite a nice front to the box. As I said, stole my font, but we've got the actual aircraft itself there. There's no like picture of it as there is on Gemini jets. It says Vickers Viscount 700. This is actually the 800, so I don't know why it says 700. Oh, it says 800 on the other side. Well, that's interesting, yeah. Well, I guess that shows you the difference, because the 800 is slightly longer, so you can see that. And then if you look at the 700, it has slightly less windows, I believe. They lengthen it slightly at the front and quite a bit at the back. And as you can see, they also replaced the doors. This one has like a giant round door, and that one also has a massive long wire on it, and this one doesn't. So yeah, that is the differences between that. And then on the back, as you can see, it gives you the bunch of their other models that I guess I could get as well. There's a Vanguard there, there's Tridents, 111, the Comet. I want to get a 1/400 Comet, but I can't find any ones that I want, because I'm trying to find a BOAC one, and none of them seem to exist. Maybe I'll get a BA one, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, yeah, they do quite a few models, and then on the back, oh, it gives you a bit of the Viscount there. That is very rubbed off. But that's the reg of it there, of this aircraft. Golf Alpha Oscar Hotel Kilo, you might be able to just see there. So anyway, let's actually take out its box, as this is an unboxing video. I might bring this back actually so you can actually see. I have this really close just because of, yeah, the box is very, very small. I'm going to open it from the 800 side because it's an 800. And oh, it doesn't have any tape alongside the box like they normally do, so I can actually get this one out if I can actually take this off. And we'll take this out, and like I normally do, I'm trying not to look at it because I don't want to review it until I actually see the thing properly. So if I just take off this bit of wrapper that was half stuck to the wing, and I can already see it's bigger than normal, and let me just put it, I'll put this upside down and put that on there, and that is the Vickers Viscount. Quite a nice looking thing. One of the props is gone. It's in here. Well, points deducted there. That might have come off in transit actually. To be honest, I could probably put that back on. I need to get some, what are they called? The pincer things. The little silver pincer things. I've forgotten the name. I'll be right back. Tweezers, that's it, I remember now. I have no idea why I forgot that. Yeah, that has come off. So let me try and put this back on, and then once I put it back on, then I will, yeah, start reviewing it that way. So I don't know if I'm going to deduct points for this, because, as I said, it could have come off in transit, as that does happen sometimes, so it's not really, I can't really hold it against the model, really. Right then, I finally got that back on. That was a giant faff and a half to get that. Right, let's actually start reviewing this thing then. So, I kind of don't want to touch it, because otherwise it might fall off again. I don't know. So, anyway, I will lift the camera up, and we will have a look. I do quite like the colour scheme to begin with. I believe that has been done very, very nicely, especially the silver on the engines and fuselage as well, as it's supposed to be. I've got all tiny details on it, as you might be able to see if this camera can zoom in. On the door.
One eternity later.
Don't know if you can see that on the door there. I've zoomed in as far as I can before it goes blurry. It says, I believe, BEA they actually put on their aircraft, or they used to put on their aircraft, like what the aircraft was and what engines it was powered by. So that probably says, I can't exactly see what that says, but that should say like Vickers Viscount 802 powered by the Rolls-Royce Dart, because that's what these engines are. There's a nice Union flag on the front of there. Although it does seem that the like diagonal parts, the red bits seem to fade off that, but this model is quite old, so I'll try not to hold that against it. Moving further along the model, we have a very, very nice, very nice windows, which are that nice round shape that the Viscount has, and yeah, the tail as well. That is nicely done. If you keep on seeing that, that's my hand over across the light. I'll try not to do that. And yeah, further at the back, there is nice tail details with the registration on the tail. If I can zoom in on that for you. Golf, Alpha, Oscar, Hotel Kilo, as it goes out of focus. That there. Golf, Alpha, Oscar, Hotel Kilo. That took forever to do. And as you can see further on the tail, there's some nice attachments there. And especially the tail section, which is actually angled upwards, which is quite a quirky thing that the Viscount has. So overall, I do quite like the model, apart from that propeller, which I guess I will have to take away from it, because, like, as I said, I don't know whether that was the fault of it, or it was just the fault of it in transit. I don't know, so that's kind of like, take points away, but not really, kind of thing. So, other than that, like, I did manage to get it back on, so it's not the end of the world. My hand is shaking quite a lot. Yeah, that is a very, very nice model by Aeroclassics. Would definitely recommend this. I can't remember how much I got it for, but it did come from the States, and it's I had some problems with it coming in Royal Mail, so I had to pay customs duties as well, so it probably ended up being about £50. But yeah, if you can get these, they do have quite a few on eBay, then I would recommend getting it, and this will be a definite, a very nice replacement to the one which I have already. And speaking of which, just to end it out, let me go get that and show you how small it really was. So there it is, the one on the left there. As you can see, it is much smaller because it is 1:500 scale. But yeah, it's like I don't know about the BA livery on the Viscount, to be honest. It looks alright, but I definitely prefer the BEA livery. It definitely suits the aircraft a lot better. So yeah, this thing is now being replaced, and funnily enough, this one had broken turboprops as well. So I guess that's not something that's ever going to change with this kind of model, is it? So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely like this model, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video if you decide to use that one as well. Bye!